Assalamu alaikum. In the previous video, we have learned that after inhalation, the inhaled air exchanges its gases with the blood in the lungs at the level of alveoli, where oxygen gas diffuses from the alveolar air where its concentration or pressure is high to the blood where its concentration or pressure is low, while carbon dioxide diffuses from the blood where its concentration or pressure is high into the alveolar air where its concentration or pressure is low. After these pulmonary exchanges, the blood will be enriched with oxygen gas and impoverished with carbon dioxide, and it will leave the lungs to be distributed to all the organs of the body. Let's now discuss the gaseous exchanges that take place at the level of the organs, especially in the cells. From these comparisons, we can deduce that at the level of tissues, the blood gets enriched with carbon dioxide and impoverished with oxygen gas. Let's now indicate the characteristics that favor the gaseous exchanges at the level of tissues, but first, you should know that these exchanges take place across the lymph, which is the liquid that bathes our cells. So, oxygen gas diffuses from the blood into the lymph, then from the lymph into the cells, and also carbon dioxide diffuses from the cells into the lymph, then from the lymph into the blood. The characteristics that favor these exchanges are the richness of our tissues and blood vessels, which increases the surface area of exchanges between the cells and the blood, the thinness of blood capillaries, and the slow circulation of blood in the capillaries. Summing up, the main function of the respiratory system is to provide the body with oxygen gas and get rid of carbon dioxide. When we inhale, the air enters the body through the nose, then it travels through the respiratory passages pharynx, larynx. It moves through the trachea to reach the bronchi that divide into smaller structures called bronchioles that lead to the alveoli. It's at the level of alveoli that the inhaled air exchanges its gases with the blood. This means that oxygen gas diffuses from the alveolar air into the blood, and in the opposite direction, carbon dioxide diffuses from the blood to the alveolar air. Then, the alveolar air will be expelled to the outside of the body during exhalation. The gaseous exchanges take place at the level of blood capillaries, very fine blood vessels that surround the alveoli. The number of alveoli reaches about 6 million to 8 million alveoli. Then, the surface of contact between the blood and the alveolar air is about 100 meters square, which is equivalent to the surface area of a tennis court. This large and richly vascularized surface of pulmonary gaseous exchanges increases the amount of oxygen gas that enters the blood. This blood leaves the lungs through the pulmonary vein to feed all the body organs. First, it reaches the heart that acts as a pump and propels it to be distributed throughout the body. When it reaches the organs, the blood rich in oxygen gas exchanges its gases with the cells, where oxygen gas diffuses from the blood into the cells, and in the opposite way, carbon dioxide diffuses from the cells into the blood to be delivered into the lungs that will expel it to the outside of the body.